All right, we're continuing our coverage of the Hill Nation Summit. Speaking right now, Kevin McCarthy, former Speaker of the House. Let's listen in.
The party is so much stronger now. You look at the successes of the president, and if you measure the success of this president, if you study where the world was under Ronald Reagan, transformed the entire world. Reagan, Thatcher, and the Pope. Now you measure that to what President Trump is doing. He inherited something almost just as bad as America had under Carter. Inflation, weakness around the world, building more friends. And he has accomplished something so quickly and reshaped and transformed where America is in this world that it is to the level of where Reagan was. And the world is going to look fundamentally different. And people will talk about that. I'm having this discussion. It's only the second time in, I'm sorry, I was buying a historical document. I'm sure I got it. It's about Lincoln. But only the second time in American history did we have somebody that was president go away for 4 years and come back. And if you did a business model study on it, is that the best way to do it? Part of it is yes. Because he had the first 4 years, he had the 10,000 hours. He knew what he wanted to accomplish, but he also knew where the pitfalls, the people that fought him to stop him from achieving it. Then he had 4 years to come back to think about it, and then they watched everything they did about him. I mean, the thing I tell him is God had a plan for him. You wanted to win that time. The country wanted you to be in that time. But we're better when you think of the long term where we are, that he had that 4 years out to come back. The idea of Iran, you don't think about this, but his first trip to the Middle East, people don't look at how sophisticated of a trip that was, right? He had to solidify our friendship again. Part of getting Putin to stop the war is lowering the oil price, because Putin's whole economy is based upon war and the price of oil, okay? And think about the Abraham Accords. He should have gotten the Nobel Peace Prize before, okay? But bringing him back in. And then what does that do? Because when he came back, we created the CRINCs, right? The China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. We haven't seen that since the 1930s.
So 6 months in,
Yes.
I mean, being very complimentary, what grade would you give Trump administration?
An A+ by far.
A+? Where's there room for improvement?
The room for improvement. What people will sit back, when you talk to people and they have a problem with the president or something, he doesn't have to say those things. He wouldn't accomplish them if he didn't go about the manner in which he did. And if you look at history, the way we study presidents, do you ever sit down and say, that one president accomplished a lot, but you know, I didn't like his personality. No one ever studies that. They study what you're able to accomplish. He could have been everybody's friend, but nothing would have changed. That's not why they elected him. And being in his second term, knowing he can't do a third term, that is what to me is extraordinary. That he knows that, so he doesn't waste any time. And he was able to build on the successes he had in the first term. Now they got the big, beautiful bill done.
We're going to fit in a quick commercial break. More with McCarthy right after this.